Alright, so... Defendant is Jerry Anton, and the prosecutor is Jace Josephus. Is that correct? You're asking us? I mean, you're the judge. You're calling the shots. Right. So this is the case regarding a murder that's taken place a year ago. That's ridiculous. I know. You wait your turn, Eddie. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the victim's name was John Doe, and it was ruled that he was killed by an explosive soda. Defendant, you have been charged with first-degree murder. How do you plead? Not guilty. What he said. And now for the opening statements. Defendant's attorney, you are first. Okay, well, I am Eddie. I am the defendant's attorney, and I will be speaking on Jerry Anton's behalf. I believe, based on the evidence, that he is in fact innocent, and I actually have my suspicions of the prosecutor. But that's all I'll say. Hello, my name is Jace Josephus, and it is an undoubted fact that Jerry is in fact guilty as charged. I have mountains of proof. Sorry to interject, but I highly doubt there'll be mountains of proof. You wait your turn, Eddie. I apologize in advance, Your Honor. Come on, let Jace finish. Wait, Eddie? You're filed here as the editor. Oh yeah, I underwent a name change about 3 months ago. The name is now Eddie Hendira. Huh. Okay. Care to say what happened? To avoid spoilers, I think I'll wait for that video to come out first. And when exactly will that be? Well, it's hard to tell as of now. Probably next year. Your Honor, please. Oh, I'm sorry, Jace, please finish. Thank you. That is all from me. Oh, hey, Jace. Is it just me or do you look a lot like Jer? Oh, I do? Right. Haha, well, you see, not anymore. Complete face change. Totally different. Okay. Alright guys, Clark Kent's ready for the court case now. Okay, let's get on with the witnesses, shall we? I call Jerry Anton to the stand. Ow. Okay. Alright, ask away. I know it was you, Jerry. Admit it. Objection, badgering the witness. Sustained. Oh, where were you on the night of the murder? That's more like a question. Well, I was just kind of watching Jerry's talk show, and... Aha! Jerry's episodes air at 5 p.m., and this took place at 9 p.m., therefore that was a lie! Have you heard of DVR? Dang it. Almost had him. I had to work late at my antique shop, so when I finally got home to watch the DVR episode of Jerry's talk show at about 8:50 p.m., 10 minutes into it, I heard loud arguing, and then a gunshot. About 30 minutes of nothing later, there was an explosion. So I went over to go check it, right? And I noticed like the blown out windows and smoke billowing out of it. And then when I walked in, I just saw John's dead body and explosive soda fragments. Picked up a piece and just there at the wrong place at the wrong time, man. Wrong place, wrong time, you say? Yes, I did say that. Came out of my mouth, right? Well then. Exhibit A, the explosive soda fragment found, nay, the DNA report of said fragment. Here it says that the fingerprints found on the fragment belong to the very Jerry Anton that sits in this stand. Wow, that's some concrete evidence. Exhibit B! Exhibit B, but you already showed him concrete evidence. Exhibit B! Video evidence that Mr. Jerry Anton was walking into Jerry's house just before the time of the murder. Okay, well, jury, I guess. May I interject? Well, Eddie, I don't know how you're gonna be able to pull yourself out of this one. It's It's a pretty open and shut case. Oh yeah? How are you going to combat my concrete evidence, Eddie? Alright, so what do you have to say for, Jerry? I will now shed new light on this case. And Jace's performance has confirmed me of my suspicion. I now call Jace Josephus to the stand. Wait, that's a thing you can do? Well, generally no, but I'm curious to see what Eddie's got cooking. Fine. Okay. Jace, you've put on quite the show tonight. And now I will go as far as to even use your own evidence to prove you wrong. Alright, try me. Okay, let's start from the time of the murder. December 6th, 2020. Wait, why is this Minecraft? Because we lack the budget to make a real flashback. Okay. Okay, so at about 8:50 p.m., Jerry makes it home to watch the recorded episode to Jerry's talk show he had saved on his DVR. While watching the episode, loud arguing was heard between Jace and John. At about 9 p.m., a shot was fired in the house. John at first thought it was far away, but then 30 minutes later, explosive soda went off in the house. In Jace's video recording time on the corner says 9:33 p.m. That's enough time for the explosion to go off and Jerry to get a coat on before checking out the scene. The DNA report Jace gave does say there were Jerry fingerprints on the can, but it was also on the inside of the fragment, meaning that it was picked up after the explosion, therefore, it could not have been Jerry. Why would you stay after an explosion like that? Well then, who could it be? Well, it was Jace. Oh, is this the wrong court case? I'll come back later. Okay, so how was it me? Simple, Jace. Ever wonder why Dr. McJoseph wasn't doing hardly anything since he got out of prison? Yeah, it was a miracle to us all. Because the mad scientist is in this very room. It's you, Jace. Dr. Rivoli McJoseph was broken out of prison by his colleague Clyde Dawson after being arrested for both Jozilla and the initial explosive soda wave. Dawson then tells you to hide as a man named Jace Josephus, probably using that jacket was probably given to you by Clyde Dawson. Which I have a couple of questions about, but not for now. After about 2 weeks, John lets you into his home and you two become good friends by April, but then maybe upwards of a day or two before he died, he realized who you really are. Then he confronted you, maybe even pushed you into revealing him that you were armed. In a rush, you picked up the gun and capped poor John Doe and turned him into John Dead. Good one! Next, you wired up an explosive soda to go off and ran from the scene. When the explosion went off, Jerry heard it, and so did the police. Oh, poor Jerry. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time, like he said. Suddenly a problem arose. You were caught as yourself in the lab, and it was not until July of this year when Dawson finally came back from being presumed dead and broke you out. After being occupied with capturing me, you could finally make your move to have this meeting. One small problem, though. Courts are slow. So here we are, at this point, instead of earlier. Minus one more thing. Final nail in the coffin. The recovered fragment shows that it was a new brand of explosive soda, meaning that it was made and not stolen, which proves that the only man who could have done this crime is sitting in the witness stand here today. You know what? Not even mad. Oh my goodness. A+ to you, editor, really. Has the jury decided the verdict for Jerry? Innocent. Okay, and for Jace?
Guilty.
Alright, case dismissed. Officer Adam, take Jace away.
Mr. Josephus, you're under arrest.
Get it right, it's McJoseph. You know, I can't thank Eddie enough for coming in at the last second and helping me out after I phoned him up after my last attorney bailed on me. It was just a relief to have him by my side.
Are you gonna say anything?
Just take me back to prison.
Alright, let's go.
How does Eddie do that? Whatever. If the jury didn't have to decide the verdict for the defendant, all the three of them could have gone home. Jeb, Jack, and Jabril. Anyways, next case. Let's see. Nope, not that one. How about this one? I think it's this one that's next. Yep. Let's see. Jackson versus Justin. Wait, that's me and who else? I'm the real Jackson here, Jackson. Son, your name's not even spelled like that. Alright, now don't speak don't speak. I cannot thank Eddie enough for... Classes session. Turn your history pages to page 41. I'm gonna learn some math. Okay, I am getting blinded by the light. Son? What did I say? Putting your slimy hands into the cookie jar and grabbing a cookie. You don't do that in this household. You don't do that. I will now shed light on this case. Jace's performance has helped confirm my suspicion. I now call Jace. You are under arrest, Jace Josephus.
Jace Josephus?
Yes, his name is Jace Josephus. Dr. Rivoli McJo... Dr. Ravioli McJo... Camera? Hey. Go this. Look, you're in 4K, if you have to say. Okay. Is that... Whoa. Who's that? She's been kind of staring at me the whole time. Do I know you, or do we know each other? You haven't really said much anyways. Oh well. Oh yeah, I underwent a name change 3 months ago. The name's now Eddie Hindura. Yeah, to be Voldemort Joseph. It almost sounds like music. We're doing a musical. That's actually an idea I'm considering. We'll see how that goes. Not sure how I'll execute it, but we'll at some point maybe. I'll stand like right here on the third. Here I am. I'm a third nerd. Hey.
Are you gonna say...
I'm sorry, it's just
Just the fact that I just went... I went from a cool officer to...
Alright, Jace. You put on quite a performance tonight. However, I will use your own evidence. No.
Are you gonna say anything?
I'm sorry, just I got him. Alright, Jace. Start talking. Because we don't have the budget. Okay. Just before the time of the murder. I would like my tablet back, please. Alright, Jace. You've put on quite the performance tonight. Care to explain? Dawson then tells you to hide. Now run. The next...
Where are we at? Ham and cheese.
The explosives...
Are you gonna say anything?
I don't know why. I guess it was the way you worded it. You're not gonna say nothing. Just take me back to prison.
Get over here.
Say alright, man. Okay, we'll try that one more time. We got this.
Back in my day, we didn't have fancy cameras.
What did you have? What did you have, Grandpa? Look.
We had ham and cheese.
Wow. I did finally.
Now you all better eat your ham and cheese now,
or else Officer Adam gonna get you.
What?
Starting off with everyone getting in position. Position. See? Now I don't. Complete different. Complete different. Yeah. Right? Uh-oh. Crap. Crap. Alright, other guy. Don't diggity. Oh yeah? How will you almost said, how will you concrete my combat evidence? Listen, after being arrested for both Jozilla? Hey, I want to talk to you about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You saved? Well, I got good news for you, because you can. You can, it's very simple. And then the first thing you gotta do is you gotta want it, you know. You gotta want it, and you gotta call out to it and ask for it. That's it. That's literally it.